So, when you think of the word family, what pops into your head? For most of us, it's probably our parents, maybe our brothers and sisters. But what if your family was bigger, like way bigger? Imagine a personal super squad, a whole team designed to help you navigate life. Well, in many cultures, and especially in Nigeria, that's not imagination, it's reality. Just take a second and really think about that. Who comes to mind? Was it a grandparent who told you stories that stuck with you, an uncle who helped you out with school fees, or an auntie who took care of you when you were sick? Whoever just popped into your head, well, they're a huge part of what we're talking about today.
You know, for so many of us, our family is our very first school. It's where we learn the absolute basics of how to be a person in the world. But the idea we're exploring is that the campus of this school and all its teachers are spread out way beyond just the people living under your roof.
Oh, I absolutely loved this way of looking at it. Think about it. In the Nollywood movie of your life, sure, your parents might be the main stars, but your extended family, they are the absolutely crucial supporting cast. They're the directors, the counselors, the mentors, even the stunt doubles, all working behind the scenes to make your story a huge success.
Okay, so before we get into what this super squad does, let's get clear on who is actually on the team.
It's a really simple definition, but it's so powerful. The extended family is that social unit that goes way beyond just your parents and siblings. It's the whole network, the entire web of relationships that surrounds that core.
And this family tree here, it just lays it all out, doesn't it? You've got your grandparents, kind of like the deep roots, giving everyone a solid foundation. And then you have all these branches, the uncles, the aunties, the cousins, nieces, and nephews. Every single one is a different line of support, a unique relationship that makes your life richer. All right, so we know who's on the team. Now for the really cool part. What exactly are their superpowers? How do they help shape the person you become? Well, it turns out this incredible support system can really be broken down into 5 key roles, 5 distinct superpowers that these family members use to help a child grow. Let's dive in. This chart breaks it all down beautifully. First, they're agents of socialization. Think of a grandma's stories that secretly teach lessons about honesty and kindness. Then there's sharing culture, right? Like an auntie gently reminding the kids about traditions and faith. Of course, there's emotional support. That safe space for advice on anything from school pressure to friendships. They also help with daily responsibilities, like an auntie stepping in to take a child to the clinic. And finally, they're amazing at teaching life skills. You know, like a cousin showing you how to sew on a button. And this role of sharing culture, it's just so fundamental. It's not just about telling cool stories or remembering holidays. It's about passing down a real sense of identity, a connection to your heritage, a deep understanding of where you come from. It's literally the wisdom of generations being handed directly to you.
And we can't forget the practical, hands-on stuff. This isn't abstract classroom learning. We're talking about an uncle actually showing you how to change a flat tire, or a cousin walking you through a family recipe. It's real-world education happening right there within the family.
So we have the who and the what. We know who's on the squad and we know their superpowers. But, so what? What's the grand total? Why does this structure matter so much when it comes to personal development? It all comes together to form a complete support system. Look at this. You get guidance, cultural education, direct care, and emotional support all woven together. This whole network becomes the backbone for a child's social, emotional, and moral growth. It's everything.
And really, if there's one core lesson to pull from all this, it's this. We don't grow up alone. We're not raised in a vacuum. Our character, our values, our skills, they're all shaped and polished by this entire squad of people who care about us and invest in us.
Being part of a system like this also teaches you a very specific, very important set of life skills. You learn to actually listen to the wisdom of your elders. You learn that it's your job to help younger family members. You learn how to support your own parents. And you learn to pass on what you know to others. It creates this powerful, beautiful cycle of mutual support.
Okay, so as we start to wrap this up, let's bring it all back home. Let's turn the lens back on our own lives, because this is all about recognizing and appreciating the super squad that you have.
So let's end with that first question one more time. Who is in your super squad? Who is that person in your extended family who taught you something truly valuable? Maybe it was about being kind, maybe it was a practical skill, or maybe it was just about how to be a good person. Thinking about that and really feeling that gratitude is the first step in appreciating the incredible power of your own family super squad.